Edith Labelle here with Christian Leroy Duncan and you, Cage Warriors Middleweight World Champion. Christian, I know always thinking, always being creative, but at the same time, you knew he would be attempting many takedowns. Was a flying knee #1 game plan?
As much as you might be surprised, no, it wasn't
No?
it wasn't part of the game plan. I just seen an opportunity and I took it at the time. But yeah, Jatty, very tough opponent, very strong wrestler. I had to take my time with him. I couldn't rush anything because I know I had to make the most of my energy at certain times to get out of what he's trying to do to me. But again, very strong fighter. I think slowly as the fight got on, I started to break him down slowly and slowly. And then I saw an opportunity and took the knee. And then,
So were you predicting the fight to start that way with him being very dominant
yeah.
at the beginning and then he would fade away slowly?
I think he would definitely want to come and rush me. From his previous fights, I know his wrestling is his main strength, so I know he's going to pressure me with that. I had to adjust on the fly again. I think I made a couple mistakes at the start of rushing in at certain points, but again, it's lessons learned for the next fights and so on.
The Christian that we know loves to take his time to develop. With that said, if UFC comes knocking, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I think it's something I have to talk through with the team. Make the most sensible decision, the one that makes the most sense to go forward, and make sure that when I go forward, I'm making a statement wherever I go. Same as when I took time to go amateur to come here, and now 2 years later, I'm at this stage. So again, I'm not in a rush. As long as I'm elevating with each fight, then we'll see where we go from here.
Do you feel there's anyone in Europe that can challenge you?
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of top fighters. Even the one I just fought today, Jatty, he's a top opponent. You know, a great test, and fortunately, I come out on top. There's a lot of talent around here, and I know when I go to the next level, that's again, you're on the worldwide level. So people like me who have got their champion in those kind of shows go on to the UFC, so you're fighting other champions, you know. So when it comes, I want to make sure that I'm ready.
What you and Mark Weir have is very special. What has it been like to share this journey with him? Actually, maybe before you answer, maybe we can have him join us. Mark, if you want to come here in the middle. So, what has it been like to share this journey with this man?
Yeah, it's been an amazing journey from amateurs through to pros and now at the championship. We set out a plan from amateurs alone. We set out a long plan, and slowly, you know, the pieces that come together brick by brick we've been building, and now we're here. We're at a good position, but again, still early in the career. You know, we've got a long way forward to go. But I think his mindset is definitely passed on to myself. In the cage and outside the cage, you know, he's definitely a man of this craft. You know, day in day out, that's on his mind. Like, for example, this morning, yesterday when we was doing some practice before the fight, we was going through some techniques, and then I found a technique that I could hold Mark in. I locked him in. This is rare. I can't ever hold Mark in anything. And his head must have been ticking overnight. So he woke up this morning, don't even get a good morning. The first thing he says to me is, "I got a counter for that now." His head's always working. His head's always ticking. But yeah, it's been a great journey, and we've still got a long way to go.
Yeah. And Mark, to see your protege all grown up, being a world champion now, what does that feel like?
Me being me, I would say he's not there yet. First thing I said, believe it or not, in the cage, I said, you know, getting a belt is easy, holding it is harder. We're not, and on the way into the cage, I said, we're not there yet. This is just another step. I'm being practical. The sport is growing, but we need to grow faster, and that's my mindset, because it's constantly evolving. But as he evolves, he needs to evolve one step faster than everybody else to remain at the top, and that's my motto, as you call it.
And you obviously know his potential. At what point in his career did you think to yourself, I think I have a superstar in my hands?
I couldn't get rid of him. I do a lot of personal training with people. He's always on everybody's personal session, and he was learning. Then he'd take me aside and ask me more questions. And a year after, he's still doing the same. And I thought that's amazing. All I think about, all I do is train, spar, and in the mornings, I said, "Oh, if you're willing, you can turn up in the morning. Me and you are going to go toe to toe." And it's a hard session, and he loved it. And I just, you know, I sort of put him off, and he just come back for more. That's the hardest thing is training. Fighting is easy, and he's a prime example for someone who deserves to be a champion.
Again, what you guys have, I think, is so special. Congratulations to both.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.